Jake Paul was supposed to fight Gervonta Davis on a Netflix fight extravaganza. It was supposed to be a tremendous fight because this will be the first time ever that Jake Paul is fighting an established, a well-known, a true boxer. Gervonta Davis is in all sorts of hot water in his personal life, so that fight was scrapped. There were rumors swirling around. Who is Jake Paul going to fight next? Francis Ngannou was in the mix. A couple of used up old UFC fighters were in the mix. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they announced that Anthony Joshua is stepping up. If you don't know who Anthony Joshua is, former Olympic gold medalist, 3-division heavyweight champion of the world, the gentleman who just knocked out Francis Ngannou, an actual heavyweight boxer. And we may witness the first boxing death in 20 years. My name is Angelo. This is Josh Thompson. We're going to talk about what the hell this Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua fight's going to be. Joshua, what did you think when they announced it? Well, actually, first, hold on. Do you give a shit about the Jake Paul fights? There's like two camps. You love him or you hate him.
All right. So I'm in neither one of those camps. I just want to see him get knocked out. I actually love him in terms of I enjoy his banter. I enjoy what he's doing. I think he's doing a great job promoting his brand and himself. You love these freak show fights.
I love the freak show fights, dude. I get as excited for a freak fight like this as I did going into UFC 322. I was pumped. I was so excited all week. I will be that excited the week of December 19th or whatever the hell this. I will be that excited. I love the freak show fights.
This is a huge fight, though.
It's real. It's not a freak show fight. This is an actual fight.
It's a freak show fight. If you're Anthony Joshua, you're like, why am I fighting this chump?
Yeah.
Like, I just knocked out Francis Ngannou, who's like the most dangerous guy,
And that was also a bullshit fight, meaning, Who are you? You're not a boxer. And he made him look like not a boxer.
Because he's not a boxer.
Yeah, and he made it look like that. So now here's Jake Paul.
Oof. We've seen this before. Fans want to see you either win or lose. Like, everyone wanted to see Mike Tyson knock people out. That's what you got. Everyone wants to see Floyd Mayweather irritate a lot of people. They want to see Floyd Mayweather get knocked out. There's just fighters that they want to see lose. And I think in this situation, Jake Paul has been one of those guys that they just can't wait to see him lose. I love this fight a lot more than the Gervonta Davis fight. Gervonta Davis literally walks around 135 pounds, soaking wet with combat boots on. Like, he is tiny. I mean, he can't be more than 5'6". I mean, and he's fighting a guy who's, Logan Paul walks around, or Jake Paul walks around 215 easily. Maybe even 220. The thing with Jake Paul, he likes to throw these little stipulations in. Like, Anthony Joshua walks around about 258. He cannot come in over 245.
I Googled it. It said his last fight, so he's fought since the Francis Ngannou fight. He weighed 252. 245 to 252 is not that big of a deal.
Not bad.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, heavyweights, they have a hard time cutting weight because they never have to do it. You would know. You're what? You're 275, 6'3", 275?
I mean, the 6'3" is correct. 260?
You're not 260, please.
265?
For the love of God, go ahead. Go up another. I'll give you 270. I'll give you 270. When
I don't think
you wake up in the morning, I'll give you 270.
If I'm 270, that's the heaviest I've ever been, which may be the case right now because I haven't even been able to train or walk or nothing.
Well, you were boozing just on Saturday night.
Normally, I'll get some random training in whenever I can squeeze it in. And I have a real job. I would do all my conference calls, just walk the neighborhood. But work has been busy. This has been busy. I haven't been able to walk. So now I'm just fattening.
Yeah.
So Anthony Joshua and I are both large, dark-skinned, jacked men. He is fighting I was going to say boy. Jake Paul's not a boy at this point. He does have some genuine wins.
7 years old. He's not.
That's what I say.
He's not young and he's not old. He's right there. He's about to hit his prime.
He is right there. And to Jake Paul's credit, he is actively trying to be good at boxing. He's improving his skills. He has power. We've seen him hit people very, very hard, and he's got some decent wins. It's easy to make fun of him for fighting old, used up UFC fighters like Tyron Woodley. But when he fought Tyron Woodley's a former world champion. They were about the same size. And who the hell was Jake Paul?
They were not about the same size.
I mean, Tyron's jacked.
You're right. Tyron is jacked, but he doesn't walk around anymore in like say 190.
Even if he's 20, 30 pounds lighter, former world champion versus a kid with some high school wrestling.
Tyron Woodley is a former wrestler. It's not like Tyron Woodley's got some power. He's got some pop, but he's not an active boxer per se. Like, come
But
on, man.
neither was Jake Paul at the time. That's my point. All right, fine. Let's move on to Anderson Silva. He beat Anderson Silva.
That's true. That is true.
Old, but still. The Mike Tyson one was egregious. That dude was old, and had an ulcer. They had to cancel the fight because he had an ulcer.
I want him to get his ass kicked for what he did to Mike Tyson. That's what I want.
You should be happy that A, we got to see Mike Tyson's ass, if you remember that broadcast, and B, Mike Tyson made a bunch of money. Well, good for him. 60 years old. Yeah, 60 years old. You got paid $20 million to box. Good for you.
Hell yeah. I look, Mike's been around for the game for a long time, and anytime you can see the old timers make some money, I also think that Jake knew that he had rocked him in several occasions and let off the gas.
A lot of people say the opposite. A lot of people say that Mike Tyson pulled a few punches where he was like, "Oh, I can knock him out here. I'm not going to." But it's like, why would he do that?
I don't think so. That's not Mike.
He's just old. He's
Yeah.
dude. He's 60. It's not 45. Like 60 is different old.
Look, I'm 48, I think. At 48 years
Jesus.
old, I stand on like a little 1-foot stool, like because I'm short.
To
So
get
I gotta
cups off
reach
the top
to
shelf.
get cups off the top shelf. Right? I stand on a little stool like that every once in a while, and sometimes I look down before I step down,
And you're nervous?
and you get a little nervous. Like, okay, this is different than when I was 25 or 26. One wrong move, brother, and I could break an ankle, break a hip. I could get pneumonia and die. Right? Like, this is come on, man. Like for him to get in there at 60 years old
You
and
could
fight
edit that
a young
part out.
guy
That's sad.
25, 26 years old, my body doesn't move. Like I find myself occasionally stepping downstairs, not straight, kind of turning sideways a little bit. Like old people do that shit. They
Weren't
walk
you, like,
downstairs.
trying to fight Nate Diaz like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, because once you get your body back moving,
I actually don't know.
you don't know. You don't work out. You gotta come train with us one of these mornings.
I saw you did it without the bathrobe the other day.
Yeah, we did it without the bathrobe, then I did it the next day with the bathrobe.
I can't do
I
it.
enjoy doing it with the bathrobe, man.
And what's funny is the gym I normally go to is No Gi November. So this is my month. This is when I should be living there. No bathrobe the entire month. Boy,
Yeah.
back to Jake Paul. I'm going to keep us on track. Do you think he's actually a good boxer? We're not talking about this matchup. This is different. Do you think he's if he was just a regular pro boxer, not famous, wasn't a Disney kid, none of that stuff, would he have potential? Or is it like, yeah, dude, no, you're one of 10 million, you'll go nowhere?
If you matched him up against fighters in his weight class and I know he's dedicated his time right now to trying to be a real boxer.
Yeah.
And I'm on board with that. I just don't think that he could compete at the highest level, and I don't think he'd beat the top 5, top 6 guys. But that in that weight class is where he'd be at, like say 180, 188 or 189, somewhere around there is where he'd probably compete. There's not a lot of talent there though. So he might be pretty good in those weight classes. Him competing in the heavyweight division against like Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua or anybody else, no, he gets annihilated. I'm very surprised he signed this fight.
I was shocked he signed this fight. I texted my buddy Bo because Bo follows boxing really well, and I texted him. I was like, dude, we might see a death. And he said the same thing. He's like, I cannot believe he agreed to that fight. But the numbers, the numbers that are, nobody knows the true payouts. They're saying it's around $200 million that they're splitting evenly. So they're getting about $100 million each. He said that it was $267 million. So I don't know who you believe or don't believe, or it could be they're splitting 200 and the 67 delta, they had to pay DAZN because Anthony Joshua has a contract with DAZN, and this fight's going to be on Netflix. DAZN.
It's DAZN.
So they, which makes, how the hell?
Please stop saying DAZN, okay?
DAZN.
That's like Saint Benoit, okay?
Where's the O in DAZN?
It's DAZN.
Well, there's no O or no E at the end.
It's DAZN.
But so they basically had to buy Anthony Joshua his permission to do this fight on Netflix. So it is possible that Netflix paid $267 million and the fighters are splitting 100 each. It's either way. At the end of the day, we're getting a not established boxer in Jake Paul fighting a former Olympic medalist, a former world champion who's still very much like able to compete. It's not Anthony Joshua's not 70. He's still very much able to compete on Netflix for free, and the payout's going to be tremendous. This doesn't go well for the UFC fighter pay debate. It's like you have this freaking Disney kid just made $100 million. Meanwhile, Tom Aspinall was going to make like $6 million if he beat Cyril Gane.
Okay, can I pitch a little argument on the fighter pay thing? He literally has a bigger platform than almost
And
all
any fighter, yeah, I
fighters.
agree. I
So
agree.
that's why he's getting paid that, and he's finally stepping up to fight a legit current fighter that finally outweighs him. Everyone else he's fought has weighed less than him.
I thought he was going to lose to Javante, even though Javante's way smaller.
Yeah,
I thought just too fast and too good. I mean, that guy's a very good professional boxer.
got power. Yeah, Gervonta Davis got power. He's
And
fast.
you know how it is. Speed can be power.
It can be, but look, I didn't think that. And look, I don't think there would have been any winner. I think Gervonta would have hit him. If he didn't catch him with the right shot on the tip of the chin, he wasn't going to put him down. Whether you have power or not, 135 pounds versus 220, it's not the same. It's not the same. So he'd have to catch him clean and probably have to catch him again right off the bat to sit him down. I don't even know if it'd be enough to get him to stay down. So Gervonta, he can do a lot of things. I just don't think that was a good matchup for Gervonta, but the money was there. It's probably somewhere around that $100 million, somewhere like that. And so if both of them are making $100 million each, I mean, if I'm Jake Paul, I'm taking that fight. $100 million, get the fuck out of here.
When Francis Ngannou went to boxing and he fought
Tyson Fury,
he had a little bit of success. He dropped him, but that's not Tyson Fury's just a giant sloth who just wears you down and beats you up a little faster than you think he should be. But Anthony Joshua is fast. He hits hard. He also has the clean technique. Like, there's not a single aspect of boxing that Jake Paul's better at. He's not going to be faster. He's not going to hit harder. He's not going to be more technical. He's not going to be bigger. There's not more power. He can't win a single second of this, and he might be destroyed.
Yeah, he might be a little bit faster.
You think he's faster?
He might be. He might be. We won't know until we get in there.
Yeah.
The lighter guy has a tendency to sometimes be faster. I mean, just the technique though, as the fight goes on, the speed's going to go a little bit because he's going to be Jake Paul is going to be so tense in those first 3 rounds that he'll start to get tired. I don't know how many rounds is this thing?
8 rounds.
If it was 6, I'd have been like, okay, maybe he can run enough and then try to survive. But an 8-round fight against a world-class boxer,
Yeah, 8 2-minute rounds though, not 3. But yeah.
Okay. And this is considered an expedition.
No, professional fight with modified rules.
Wow,
it is a sanctioned professional fight. Knockouts are allowed.
Oh, they are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he's going to get knocked out. He has to get knocked out.
He has to. If he doesn't get knocked out, let's be honest. If the fight is close at all, they're doing a rematch.
It's literally the same as when Francis fought Tyson Fury. He lost that fight. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, this is amazing. He can hang."
But if Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul are close, they are doing an automatic rematch for double the money.
Yeah. No, it's crazy.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I always call him the poodle-haired pony boy. Him and his brother always had like the poodle hair, where just kind of like
he's hanging on he's got a receding hairline and he's hanging on for dear life. It's stupid long, and he's like trying to do. Yeah. And you have all that money, dude. You could fix any problem you want with it. Look what Magic Johnson did with AIDS. Money fixes everything.
There is a place in LA though that does a better job than the Turkish touch-up place.
Yeah.
I heard there's a better place in that.
LA. I heard, yeah. I bet you heard.
What, man? Just in case, I'm getting a little thin in that one spot where you have your tumor from all the cuts that Tony Ferguson gave me.
Yeah,
I'm getting a little thin there, all the scars. Well, I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think if Jake Paul loses, does this impact future freak show fights?
No,
Meaning he gets knocked out by Anthony Joshua. Can he go back on Netflix a year from now and sell us some other giant freak show fight?
he absolutely can.
Only because Anthony Joshua is just so good. That's what's supposed to happen.
Yep. That's exactly what's supposed to happen. And if it doesn't happen, it just adds more
Yeah.
credence to what the hell he's doing. That's what it really comes down to. Like he's validating if Anthony Joshua doesn't put him out, he's validated that I am the real deal.
Dude, Anthony Joshua at the highest level of boxing, at the highest level of this sport as a giant human being is 28-4 with 25 knockouts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
He's a
It's not like,
fantastic fighter.
yeah,
You
how
know,
old is he? Anthony Joshua age.
30.
He's 36, so he's not young, but like he's still this is like the easiest, it has to be the easiest payday of his life. It has to be.
I mean, Francis was
$100 million. Yeah, Francis was a pretty easy man. Yeah.
at least he made it look easy,
Yeah.
you know?
Well,
So,
because the Francis Ngannou fight's a perfect. I actually was hoping. I like this one a lot because it's like holy shit, he's fighting a real fighter. I was hoping the fight was offered to Francis first, and Francis said no. What the hell's he doing that he's saying no? He would have beat him too. He would have beat him too. And Francis
um,
isn't like that good of a boxer. Francis is a great MMA fighter, but boxing wise, he caught giant, what's his name? Dropped him,
mhm.
Tyson Fury, but lost the rest of the minutes of that fight. And then he fought Anthony Joshua, who just sat him down, not a just put him out.
Yeah, I don't understand why he didn't take the fight.
I don't either. With at
The
these
amount of
numbers, how
money
much money could he
yeah.
have that he
Even if
doesn't?
even if he made half of that, say he made 50,000,000, 30,000,000, like, what are we talking about?
Yeah,
You're
so he can fight in the PFL again and and
No,
and
he said he
shoot
wants he
takedowns.
didn't wanna be disrespected by he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna mind myself with that. I'm gonna be the quote he had put out, I was like and I said exactly what you said. What exactly are you doing? You're not fighting the PFL. I think he's done with the PFL. I
He's
don't
like
think he's
part
fighting.
owner.
No, but I don't think he's fighting.
Well, he did. He just beat their heavyweight with a takedown,
Yeah.
and then he lost two boxing matches. One he looked competitive in, the other one he got knocked out. It just seems like a crazy thing to pass up.
Yeah,
Jake
especially
Paul's
this
not
time.
like that good.
I mean, he's working on it, but no, you're right, he's not. Yeah, I would have thought
Francis Ngannou has been training boxing far longer, and he's bigger, and he's faster, and he's a better athlete. Like he
if
would have had to have beat him too.
if Jake Paul makes this close, then and let's just say that Anthony Joshua was like, "Nah, I'm not doing the rematch." Francis will try to get the fight because
Yeah,
then
well,
I'll
too
say, "Oh,
late
look."
now. I wouldn't even give it to him if I was Jake Paul. Too late
Exactly,
now.
exactly, exactly.
You could have helped me, saved the day, made a fortune. You chose not to. Beat it. You had your
Well,
chance.
if anything, what it does, it puts you in the good graces of Netflix. If you have a great performance against Jake Paul and you knock him out, now Netflix is like, you know what? We might have a star here. You just beat a guy who's got 100 million followers or whatever. You
Yeah.
know, people love watching him. And now you beat that guy and knocked him out. Maybe we'll do a separate deal with Francis Ngannou on another card.
And
That'd be
Francis needs the positive PR. Lately he's been getting a bad rap. Where Anthony Joshua is a well liked guy. He's a good dude. I like Anthony Joshua a lot. I don't even follow boxing that closely, and I've been an Anthony Joshua fan because
Gotcha.
he fights well. He gets after it. He's funny in his interviews. Like he's a likable guy.
Mhm.
And
He's
he's lost a
he's
couple
good
of big
looking,
ones, but
looks the
yeah.
part. He's exactly what you want out of like a heavyweight champion.
I
Like,
was shocked when I just Googled now that he was 36 because he looks 28. Like he
yeah.
looks young. He's a good looking dude. He's big, strong, fast. Like this is good for him for seizing this opportunity. It has to be that it had to have been the easiest decision that guy's made in a long time. He is coming off a loss, but who cares? I mean, a loss to a high level professional boxer.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I'm excited.
$100 million. I'd be excited too.
I guess I would fight anything for a tiger, like $100 million. I don't care.
Fight something that you wouldn't die. Okay, just let's be real.
Obesity.
Good luck with that,
I'm
buddy.
losing. I'm
You're
actively
losing that
fighting that. I'm
battle.
losing that battle
Yeah,
right now.
you're losing that. right now. Yes, absolutely. And the drinking's not helping. All right, guys, give us your opinion on how you see this fight going in the comment section. Let us know down below. And guys, this is another episode of Bad Takes. That's Angelo. I'm Josh Thompson. Subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys so much.